A truly independent state, Part 1. What are the hurdles in our way to becoming a truly independent state? Pakistan gained independence in 1947. Born as an inherently weak state with the meager means of survival, the country was anticipated by some of its opponents to dissolve within 6 months of its creation. Yet Pakistan not only survived as an independent state, it progressed too. However, one wonders if after 7 decades of independence, Pakistan can be called a truly independent state. Characteristics of a truly independent state. International law states the 4 essential elements of statehood, that is, defined territory, defined population, government, and sovereignty. The 4 elements of a state. The last one being the most important element of an independent state. Many geographical entities have defined territory, population, and self-government, such as the states of US and India. Though called states, are not states in pure legal terms because they lack sovereignty. In fact, they've just mentioned the states of USA. There are 50 states within USA. And there were provinces in India, but under the constitution, they are no more the provinces, now they are the states. Well, talking about the history, the states of United States of America came together and built an alliance, the Alliance of USA. So the American states, the states of USA are the sovereign states, because USA didn't make those states made USA. But as far as India is concerned, they were the provinces of India, and then they gave them the name of states. So just by giving them the name of the state, they don't get the sovereignty, and of course they don't have the sovereignty. They are in fact the federating units of a federal state. The federal state is India, and they are simply the federating units. That's the reality, nothing more than that. And one should not confuse himself or herself with such an idea. On the contrary, Israel is recognized as an independent state due to its sovereignty, despite the fact that it lacks geographically defined territory. Sovereignty means exclusive independence of a state to define and implement its domestic and foreign policies without external influence or control. A sovereign state is thus independent within and without. Does a truly independent state exist? Taking a purely legal definition of the sovereignty into consideration, it is hard to find a truly independent state in today's globalized world. Not even the US and the so-called superpower possesses absolute and exclusive sovereignty. The US inability to take decisive unilateral action in Syria is an evidence of its limitations. The US foreign policy choices are restrained not only by other states but also by non-state actors. Despite a determination to remove its ground forces from Afghanistan by 2014, the US could not do this as its policy was influenced by the actions of Afghan Taliban. However, the restraints over the US independence are few, rather minimal. It is almost entirely independent in its internal policies and predominantly sovereign in its external policies. State sovereignty varies in degrees but relative sovereignty as an indicator does not do so. Sovereignty is an abstract and subjective measures of independence. A system of objective indicators would be more instrumental in measuring the degree of independence of each state. I'll tell you more about the same in my next video.